Tuesday, February 27th, 2024. Morning edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good morning, dear viewers. I'm your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News AI-generated News Digest Daily Intellireport. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Without further ado, headlines of the day. Dune Part 2 stars attend red carpet premiere. Ford demands resolution to Red Bull Horner investigation. Travis Kelce sings Taylor Swift at Vegas Club. Long COVID research hasn't produced results for sufferers. Intuitive machine stock plummets as Moonlander tips. Samsung releases Galaxy Ring focusing on everyday wellness. AT&T offers $5 compensation for network outage and much more. But first, this day in history.
February 27th in history. February 27th, 425. The University of Constantinople is founded by Emperor Theodosius II at the urging of his wife, Aelia Eudocia. February 27th, 1943. The Smith Mine No. 3 in Bear Creek, Montana explodes, killing 74 men.
Today's obituaries. Shafiqur Rahman Baq, an Indian politician from the Samajwadi Party, served as a Member of Parliament, MP, and multiple times as a member of the Legislative Assembly, MLA. He passed away at the age of 93 on February 27, 2024. Darrell van der Velde. Brief Wikipedia summary. Darrell van der Velde, an Australian rugby league player and coach, passed away at the age of 72. He had a successful career playing for Souths in Queensland and later coaching teams like Redcliffe and Castleford Tigers in England. Van der Velde also served as a sports administrator, notably as a board member of the Queensland Rugby League. Bhakta Raj Acharya. Brief Wikipedia summary. Bhakta Raj Acharya, a renowned Nepali singer and composer, passed away at the age of 81. He was known for his exceptional talent and contribution to Nepali music, with a career that spanned from the 1970s to 1986. His sons, Satya Rajacharya and Swarup Rajacharya, are also established singers. Ole Anderson. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ole Anderson, a prominent American professional wrestler, referee, manager and promoter, known for his involvement in stables like the Four Horsemen, had a long and impactful career spanning various wrestling promotions from the 1960s to the 1990s. He was respected for his contributions both in the ring and behind the scenes. Charlie Crofts. Brief Wikipedia summary. Charles Alfred Crofts was an Australian trade unionist who was actively involved in various unions and workers' advocacy groups. He served in leadership positions and was known for his anti-communist views while identifying as a socialist. Crofts passed away in 1950 at the age of 78. Giuseppe D'Altrui. Brief Wikipedia summary. Giuseppe D'Altrui was an Italian water polo player and Olympic champion in 1960. He also competed in the 1956 and 1964 Summer Olympics. D'Altrui passed away in February 2024 at the age of 89. Alois Gluck. Brief Wikipedia summary. Alois Gluck was a German politician from the CSU in Bavaria, serving in various roles including as a member and president of the Landtag of Bavaria. He was born in 1940 and passed away in 2024 at the age of 84. Gluck also held numerous honorary positions during his career. Salah Labes, a 71-year-old Algerian footballer who played for JS Kabylie and the national team, passed away in Tizi Ouzou on the 26th of February 2024. He represented Algeria in the 1980 Olympics and the 1982 World Cup. Sergei Plekhanov. Brief Wikipedia summary. Sergei Plekhanov, a prominent Russian political scientist, passed away at the age of 77 due to cancer in February 2024. He had a distinguished career, holding various academic positions and contributing to numerous written works on topics such as Russian politics, foreign policy, and US-Russian relations. René Polesch, a German author and playwright, studied applied theatre studies and won awards for his works, including Worldwide Web Slums and Capucetto Rosso. He became director of Berlin's Volksbühne Theatre in 2019. Polesch passed away in Berlin in 2024 at the age of 61. Jacob Rothschild. Brief Wikipedia summary. Nathaniel Charles. Jacob Rothschild, 4th Baron Rothschild, was a British investment banker, member of the Rothschild banking family, and a prominent figure in business, finance and philanthropy. He was involved in various ventures, including RIT Capital Partners plc and J. Rothschild Assurance Group, and played significant roles in supporting the arts and heritage sectors in Britain. Tolga Savaci, 60, Turkish actor, known for his roles in Dersimiz Ataturk, Kizim Nereda and Kurt Seyit Vesura, passed away due to a heart attack. Tep Vong. Brief Wikipedia summary. Tep Vong, a prominent Cambodian Buddhist monk, served as the Great Supreme Patriarch until his death in 2024. He played a key role in re-establishing the Cambodian monkhood post the Pol Pot era. Known for his ties to political leaders, he contributed to reopening pagoda schools for education and worked towards building peace through Buddhism. Santiago B. Villafania. Brief Wikipedia summary. Santiago B. Villafania was a Filipino poet, known for his works in Pangasinan and English. He was an advocate for the resurgence of Pangasinan as a literary language and authored several acclaimed books of poetry. Villafania received awards for his contributions to literature and passed away on February 26, 2023. Pankaj Udas, a prominent Indian ghazal and playback singer, rose to fame in the 1980s with hits like Chitti Aayi Hai. He received the Padma Shri in 2006. Born in Gujarat, he came from a musical family and began his career performing during the Sino-Indian War. Udas released numerous albums and performed globally. Stein Winge. Brief Wikipedia summary. Stein Winge, a prominent Norwegian theatre director and stage producer, passed away at the age of 83. He was known for his work in producing plays and operas, as well as his role as a theatre director at the National Theatre and an international Emmy-nominated actor.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
Intuitive Machines stock plummets after Moonlander tips over Yahoo Finance.
Intuitive Machines stock slumped after communication issues with its moonlander Odysseus, which has tipped sideways. The company faces challenges as it tries to salvage the mission, with concerns about short interest and high volatility in its shares.
AT&T will give $5 to customers hit by cell phone network outage, NPR.
AT&T is offering $5 credits to customers affected by a recent cell phone network outage, with the credit applied to their accounts within 2 billing cycles. The outage was caused by a coding error and impacted thousands of users across the U.S.
Samsung unveils the Galaxy Ring as a way to simplify everyday wellness. Engadget.
Samsung has unveiled the Galaxy Ring at Mobile World Conference, MWC 2024, a wellness-oriented wearable device. It will track sleep, offer a vitality score, and provide science-based tips. The ring will be part of the Samsung Health ecosystem and compatible with Galaxy Watch, set to go on sale later this year.
Japan's SLIM Moonlander stages unexpected revival after lunar night. Space news.
Japan's space agency re-established contact with its slim moonlander, despite not expecting it to function after the lunar night. The spacecraft's communication equipment faced high temperatures due to the sun being overhead. The team is preparing for observations with Slim's camera to study the moon's composition.
This is what happens when a wind farm comes to a coal town, NPR.
Residents of Keyser, West Virginia have mixed feelings about the wind farm overlooking their town, symbolizing the transition from coal to renewables. While some see it as progress, others feel nostalgic for the coal industry's heyday. The community grapples with the changing energy landscape and political implications.
Business news. What recession? Professional forecasters raise expectations for U.S. economy in 2024. The Associated Press.
The article discusses how business economists have raised their expectations for the U.S. economy in 2024, with projections for growth and job gains surpassing earlier estimates. Despite concerns about inflation and interest rates, the economy is seen as resilient, although global economic challenges persist.
Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly rival soars 32% after promising weight loss drug results. CNBC.
Shares of Zealand Pharma surged after positive results from a trial of their liver disease treatment, showing promise in the competitive weight loss drug market. The drug, survodutide, demonstrated efficacy in treating liver inflammation and obesity, leading to increased interest and investment in the company.
Technology news.
Google expects its more advanced large language models to arrive on Android phones next year. CNBC.
Google is optimistic about bringing its advanced AI models to smartphones in the next year. The Gemini large language model, LLM, is expected to be embedded in devices, starting with the Gemini Nano model. This move will allow for on-device AI capabilities without the need for an internet connection.
Racial bias in artificial intelligence, testing Google, Meta, ChatGPT, and Microsoft chatbots. Fox Business.
The article discusses potential racial bias in AI chatbots, focusing on Google's Gemini AI refusing to show pictures of white people and other racial groups. Testing chatbots from various tech companies revealed differing responses to requests related to race and achievements.
Sports news.
Jaden Daniels will skip workouts at the Scouting Combine on NBC Sports.
LSU's Jaden Daniels, a top quarterback prospect, will not throw at the Scouting Combine, but will showcase his skills at his pro day instead. This decision is seen as a strategic move, as he is already highly rated and unlikely to benefit significantly from the Combine performance.
Frustrated Ford demands urgent resolution to Red Bull's Horner investigation. Autosport.
Ford CEO Jim Farley is pressuring Red Bull to swiftly address allegations against Christian Horner by a female employee. Ford demands transparency and a timely resolution, expressing discontent with the lack of progress. Other stakeholders, including Formula One management, are urging Red Bull to resolve the matter promptly.
Famous people born on this day.
February 27, 1969, Juan E. Gilbert, American computer scientist, inventor, and academic.
James Worthy. Here's a recap of their Wikipedia page. James Worthy, born on February 27, 1961, is a former American basketball player who played for the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA. He was a 7-time NBA All-Star, won 3 NBA championships, and was named NBA Finals MVP in 1988.
Health news.
Long COVID research hasn't yet produced results as millions suffer, USA Today.
Sawyer Blatz, a long COVID patient, continues to struggle with debilitating symptoms and advocates for more research and treatments. The federal government is allocating funds for comprehensive research and treatment studies, but advocates believe more needs to be done urgently and efficiently to address the long-term impacts of COVID-19.
Bird flu found on mainland Antarctica for first time. BNO News.
Bird flu has been detected on mainland Antarctica for the first time, raising concerns about an ecological disaster. The highly pathogenic virus was found in dead skuas near Primavera Base. Scientists fear the potential devastating impact on marine mammals and penguins in the region.
Advice Carolyn Hacks. Since her ADHD diagnosis, her spouse keeps trying to manage her, The Washington Post.
A woman in her 40s recently diagnosed with ADHD feels liberated by understanding societal expectations. However, her spouse now micromanages her, believing she can't manage herself due to the diagnosis. The advice suggests setting boundaries, discussing concerns, and promoting autonomy in managing ADHD.
Entertainment news.
Travis Kelce sang along to Taylor Swift's Love Story at a Vegas club. Business Insider.
Travis Kelce was seen partying in Las Vegas with his Kansas City Chiefs teammates, singing along to Taylor Swift's Love Story and hanging out with Marshmello. He had just returned from a trip to Sydney to see Swift on her Eras tour.
Andrew Lincoln explains Walking Dead Ones Who Live premiere shocker. Entertainment Weekly News.
The article discusses a shocking scene in the premiere of The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, where Rick Grimes chops off his own hand to escape captivity. The decision to include this moment was influenced by actor Andrew Lincoln and aims to honor the comic book source material.
Dune Part 2 New York red carpet premiere photos. Zendaya, Timothée Chalamet, and more deadline.
The cast of Dune Part 2 gathered for the New York City premiere, with stars like Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet in attendance. The sequel was filmed in various locations and features new additions like Christopher Walken. The film explores Paul Atreides' journey of revenge and love.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you.
People who don't eat gluten are really going against the grain. Why do mathematicians hate the U.S.? Because it's indivisible.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads, and make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.